this is how I made these macaroons. So first I started off by using some lemon juice to coat the bowl and the whisk. It's supposed to help with something and I can't remember what it helps with, but I do it every time. Now I'm gonna make my meringue, which is basically just whisking together egg whites until they reach stiff peaks. It doesn't take that long, but it does take a little, and you have to make sure that it gets to the right peak. Once it gets foamy, I add a little bit of cream of tartar, I don't know. And then I add my granulated sugar, 1 spoonful in at a time, and let it fully dissolve until I keep going. Now I gotta check the peaks. This is a soft peak. Flaccid, not good. Gotta keep going. Now let's check again. Let's go. Stiff, straight up, doesn't move. Next step, gonna mix together my almond flour and my powdered sugar. I think that this helps with like the graininess of the shell. I am not 100% sure though. I kind of just heard it once and I keep doing it every time and it works for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm also gonna sift this all together probably 3 or 4 more times. So I'm so sorry about that, and I'm also sorry about my toes. Please don't look. So now I'm gonna mix together my egg white mixture with my almond flour and my sugar mixture. But first I'm gonna add a little bit of color because I am making these like Harry Potter's birthday cake. Would you look at that? I'm sifting again. I also only mix this in like a cup at a time, and then I mix, and then I add the next cup, and I keep going until it's all done. You're supposed to like mix this in like a certain way. You see how I'm mixing weird? It hurts my arm so bad every time. Like my arm, my wrist. Oh, that's supposed to be there. That's how you know it's good. That's how you know you can pipe them. And it's gonna work. This is me pouring it into the piping bag. Now I'm gonna pipe them onto this. I need a template because I'm not good at it, as you can tell. After I pipe them all, I am going to pop the bubbles. One way to do this is to slam them on the table like that, and it's so loud. I also use a toothpick to get the rest. In the oven, 300 degrees, 14 minutes, flip halfway. And then I always check because I'm scared that they're not working. Okay, now I'm making my butterscotch buttercream. I'm gonna start by whipping together some unsalted butter. In time for the butterscotch, I use butterscotch chips and heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna put her in the microwave to melt her and then mix her. Oh my gosh, this is actually the butterscotch ganache. That's hard to say. That I need for the butterscotch buttercream. So this is me making the butterscotch ganache. And then that's what's gonna go in the butterscotch buttercream. These words are a lot. Mix that together, and then I'm gonna add in the flour, and I'm gonna sift in the flour so it's not chunky. Sifting is apparently very important when baking. Mix that all together. It's about to get really crusty and just really bally, but that's because I have to add in the next ingredient. Yeah, you see how it looks like chunky and not smooth, not like icing or buttercream would be. That's what I'm adding. It's weird, but I swear it's good. Yeah, you're gonna see it get really nice in just a second, I swear. Okay, now that it's all smooth, I can pipe it into my macaron. Um, but I haven't even shown you guys the shells yet. So this is what they looked like right when they came out of the oven. The legs are legging. I used a pretty pipe because or a pretty piping tip, I guess that's what it's called, because I just like the way it looks better. So the outside is my butterscotch buttercream, and on the inside is my butterscotch ganache. You know, a little bit of gooey in the middle. This was so hard to do. It kept dripping everywhere and kept getting on all the top shells, but in the end, they looked really pretty. And now I'm topping them with the other shell. Okay, now that they're all assembled, I'm gonna make the top, which is basically just the icing that I use the butterscotch ganache. And I'm gonna make it green because, like I said, I'm making it like Harry Potter's birthday cake from the first movie that Hagrid gave him. This is for my cousin, whose birthday was a couple days ago, and she loves macaroons. I think that you guys got it, but these are Butterbeer Macarons. I know I'm not saying macaroons right, but oh well. So I tried to match the green as well as I could, even though the pink doesn't match, but that's what I got. So now basically I'm gonna pipe it onto each little shell, each letter, and now you're gonna see me do that. Piping these letters onto each macaroon actually took me so long. This video is in 8.9 times speed because I didn't want to have to put you guys through literally like probably 7 minutes. That may be a little traumatic. Let's go with 5 minutes of me just slowly piping on each letter because I didn't want to mess up. But it was worth it. I think they turned out great. So me and my mom got my cousin this little baking pan at Home Goods, and I put them in there. I thought it was fitting. Sorry it's so zoomed in. I filmed it the wrong way, and this is the only way it'll fit. But the next clip will be the results. So that's it, and these are my Butterbeer macaroons.